keep envisioning maybe one day we can actually go to the moon and meet the people that are there if they can't come here. You know?
Why not? I mean, that's something great to look forward to. I look forward to visiting the moon and the star systems because I know the technology is out there. It's just suppressed to the mass.
And it doesn't have to take $1 million or $1 millionaire to get there. I mean, if they have teleportation even, you know, or all kinds of things that they can teach us how we can get to have communication and relationships with them, I'm sure it's something that would be reachable for the average human being that had a desire, that wanted to be a part of a colony or just a research team that went out there just to investigate, to bring information back. I think that's how it has to happen, though, Justin. Just think about, there's so many people in fear, so many people who don't understand that that ET thing is real in any way, shape, or form. So they're going to have to use people that they trust in communities to speak, you know, be the communicators and to come back. And I think that's the only way it's going to work. I don't think it's going to come from any government. And when it comes from all governments at the same time, I think people are going to be frightened because that just seems like maybe war to people, or something that maybe is out of control.
Right, and it's like if the government did release this information, which eventually they will have to, they're going to spin it on us to make the ETs look out probably to be the bad people,
right,
when that couldn't be further from the truth.
Right, and they're trying to spin that little bits and pieces that they could be, and we have to protect ourselves because their technology is far more advanced than us, and they are saying, you know, what is their agenda? You know, maybe they'll want to use us as slaves or eat us or all kinds of things that we would have done to other people in the past, obviously.
Exactly.
It's exactly what they're thinking. But, you know, their job, the war machine, the military, you know, their job has been here for, you know, hundreds of thousands of years. And now they have to understand that their job is done. They don't need to have that military defense. What they need to do is learn a new way of being, a new way of communicating. This is a whole new step in our evolution. And I don't think a lot of the military-minded consciousness are going to be ready for it, and are going to be the ones that are going to be used to be the negotiators or to have anything really to do with them. I don't think the ETs really want them to.
Because our research shows, and this is from testimony after testimonial of people that have had contact and continue to have contact with extraterrestrial life or interdimensional beings, they have a higher level of awareness, like they have a higher vibration of consciousness. Usually it's people who meditate or are very spiritual and open-minded to this sort of stuff. And it's like these ETs are choosing for them to be ambassadors from Earth to these other galaxies. And testimony after testimonial from whistleblowers are saying the same thing. Pretty intriguing.
Yeah, they want to sort of make us like light workers for them. You know, so we speak the language of the Earth, so we can be the ones that can communicate their intention and what this is all about before they actually come here. I get that very, very strongly. Matter of fact, that I was looking at my paintings and seeing that I've been painting this kind of energy over and over and over again. It's been an obsession with me. I know that you know, mine happened to be coming in the sense that I thought they were angels or you know, masters or the Christ. And I think that's all a part of the same thing. These vectors, that's another thing. You know, I always see those symbols. I was looking at the sky the other day, and I saw so many of those vector signs just in patterns in clouds. You are writing when, you know, when the formation of lines in the sky. And so I was thinking, you know, I bet you they're really here, but we just can't see them because of the spectrum of the light. And so they're invisible in that other density, the fourth density, which we are moving into. And but we see signs of these, like the rods, and the vectors are just looking around in the sky. You'll find them all over the place if you look, and they're right there in clear, daylight. Interesting, the paintings, artifacts from way, a lot of the Renaissance paintings, a lot of the things that depicted the Madonna and the Christ had extraterrestrials in them.
UFO in plain sight.
UFOs, I mean, and looking at the garment, symbolic. So it wouldn't be a stretch of the imagination to say these were the beings that came, that brought Christ possibly to the earth, and Buddha, and the masters that came here to help work with us, not to dispel that there isn't a God, but to say that these were the beings that came here to help bring and shift our consciousness, and to bring us to a place where they knew it would take time for the consciousness to shift on a massive level, and but they got the word out through Christ, was the last one, that forgiveness, unconditional divine love. It was all about his Father, the Father in heaven. He's the Son of God. We're all the children of God. We're all the children of these beings that are doing the work of God. They're the light workers of God. It's like the hierarchy of the angels. I really feel that this is all part of the collective God consciousness of who God really is. And so I get a lot of peace from knowing that I can see manifestations of this. And right here on the moon, it's unbelievable to me to see that I'm thinking it's light years away, other galaxies, and it's right in our own backyard. Who knows? It might be right on my lake here that there's these invisible ET vehicles that will be manifesting themselves. Sometimes you can feel a vibration when you're meditating. I don't know if you feel that, Justin, but
Definitely.
Sometimes when I'm meditating, I feel a vibration, or when I'm coming out of a dream, I feel like I've been somewhere that has brought me closer to a truth, or a feeling of opening up your heart. These are all little clues that they're working behind the scenes to prepare us for this new awareness, this new awakening, because it's all about love, it's all about oneness, it's all about learning and growing and becoming this new being, shifting our consciousness into this new dimension that we're in the process of transforming and discovering right now.
And you mentioned Jesus Christ. How did he help spread consciousness? He did that by teaching a few disciples. You could look at it as the ETs coming looking for their light workers or their ambassadors. They're going to teach the same way, the people who are chosen, that already have that level of awareness and that higher vibration.
So if you're unemployed and you're looking for a job, start studying about how to be an ambassador to the moon. You might be better off finding employment in that area than looking for your typical job that they're laying off all over our planet now in the manual labor department. That's just a little side note. I really feel, though, that seriously, what we all need to do is to, there's a lot of chaos around us. As we get closer and closer to this,